Hey guys, it's Maxi, and in this video, I'm going to be breaking down how to pop off and rank like a Radiant Fade player. That poor Omen never stood a chance, and it may look like I'm cheating here, but I'm simply just playing off of experience. So I want to break down how I smoothly and confidently made this play happen. Is A-main in there? So the enemy team has a strong crossfire here, and both parties know each other's whereabouts. I'm hard focusing A-main here since I'll be the first person to see the Sova if he decides to swing, while I let my teammate focus on the other guy on double box. So the Omen kills my chamber here, and now I'm left against a very strong crossfire. You may have heard the term peek off contact before, and here's a perfect example on how to break that strong layering if you can isolate the point of contact quick enough. And so that's what I do. I swing out and fight the Sova while simultaneously backing up from the Omen's line of sight, positioning myself so that if he wants to refrag, he's gonna have to swing in order to get it. He plays to the tune of my rhythm, and just like that, I win the round.
That's my own. Yo, hey, what the?
This is what I do, bros. In this next clip, I get a pretty wild ace. I toss a dog towards short early to stop early aggressions or to just push people off.
Bomb, bomb, bomb.
As I get closer, I jiggle to bait out some shots, and when the coast is clear, I line up a fade high just on top of this box because I'm a phony and haven't learned any real lineups. When you're playing an initiator, your goal is to lessen the field of what your teammates have to clear, and with this eye, I clear all of this short corner, and in the same tech, I ping this jet. So that lets my teammates have to think less because my utility did the job for them. That's pretty much the rule of thumb for Fade. The better you are at initiating, the more aware your team will be. That's the goal. Doesn't matter though, they get owned, so it's up for me to clean up after them. Still sight.
I think he's going long. He's going long.
Thank you. Thank God for you.
In this next clip, I get a crazy pop-off round that on paper should have never happened. Let's break down how I made it happen.
Fade.
No, 130, 165.
I'm playing close with a stinger this round. Annoyingly enough, I get KO daggered, which completely reveals my position. I almost run away, but I'm worried that they're just going to run me down once they hear me stomping away. So instead of waiting for myself to get hard cleared with utility or flash or all of the above, I decide to take a gamble and peek into them in hopes of getting good timing when they're tossing the utility or something. KO had his flash out, but I somehow still spray transfer the jet who had the gun out. I know KO is hurt, so I try to pounce on him to at the very least take 2 with me, but I end up getting 3 and winning the round. That sucks for them.
I have the spike. Bam.
He's upper none. This next clip is a beautiful 1v2 clutch. I'm going to break down the decision making afterwards because it happens pretty fast.
One enemy remaining.
Give me that shit!
One enemy remaining.
Give me that shit! As soon as my teammate dies, I'm in a tough spot. They know exactly where I'm at since I just tried to plant the spike. Now I gotta act quick. I know the guy who took out my teammate is towards this dish area, so I instantly try to swing out wide and get a trade on him before his teammate shows up. But his teammate's already there. Here on out, it's all movement. I always strafe and reposition the second they see me. So if they were to peek and have their crosshair where I was just a second ago, they'd be forced to adjust it. That little bit of a switch up is enough to buy me time to take out both of them. In this next clip, I want to break down the decision making between my teammate and I that turned a losing scenario into the easiest dub of our life.
No more dreams.
We're fucked here.
You want TP?
Yeah.
I can flash.
Blinded.
TP.
So initially, we made an early push towards A site, but the other team shut us down really well. Most likely than not, they spotted all of us, so that leaves a pretty good chance that most of their players rotated to help their teammates. My teammate Limits here makes a beautiful call. We teleport so we can reset and have them try to retake the site on our terms. We may have lost a numbers advantage, but with this play, we can level out the playing field by gaining an advantage in positioning. I'm flanking.
Yeah.
We have plenty of time. I'm gonna ulti off one.
Sleep.
You can peek next.
Take them.
I think it's
One
half.
enemy remaining.
Nice.
You got easy round. Way to bring that back.
Right here, I'm going on a flank of Destiny since I'm sure they're going to be clearing out sight. I'm one off my ultimate, so my plan was to get a pick, pop my ultimate so my teammate can peek them while their audio is screwed up. After I get that pick, I instantly communicate to my teammate to let him know that now is a perfect time to try to go for a pick. Everything works out perfectly and it's a GG. Also, just because you're an initiator doesn't mean your entire playstyle has to revolve around utility. You don't have to play this game like you're playing Overwatch. Make sure you don't become over-reliant on utility and the sorts of plays that require utility. If you make that a habit, you're going to see your gun skill take a back seat. Sometimes you can just big wiener and take matters into your own hands if you need to. A lot of minutes.
One enemy remaining.
No, fuck me. I fucking whipped the ace. I'm so bad.
Last player standing. Yakasha.
Short. 56. It's too fade. What's me? Woman was short.
One enemy remaining.
Did 55.
Mark one.
Get out of my way!
Goodbye.
They're starting for B.
Where are you?
These are
Bring them down.
doggy left.
We found one. Get back.
Still back.
Reloading.
Bam.
With that guy. Another guy upper.
Enemy spotted mid.
That makes three.
Where?
Spike down A. One enemy remaining. Last player
No!
standing.
I whipped the ace!
We could not work out our differences.
I had no clue where that from.
Found one. Mark one. Mark two. Spike down A.
Morgan's out.
120. One enemy remaining. Last
He's 1 HP.
player
I just whipped the
standing.
ace on dog shit. Yeah, kill
Match
4.
point.
Happening?
Single initiator,
Bring
single
them
initiator.
down.
No, no, no.
Fire in the hole!
Oh, he's ulting A, ulting A. Good luck.
Oh my god, that
find
thunder
you.
was crazy.
Oh my.
He's running it down, he's running it
What
down.
happened on there?
Bring them
Reloading.
down.
Go, go,
We'll
go.
catch them.
Blocking
He's
sight.
scaling out wide with the jet.
Bro, someone
her.
took shots
Spike
outside.
her down.
You guys hear that?
Missed me.
Both on us, both on us.
No, both no. He's playing a top six.
You try to swing me. They have Riz.
One enemy remaining.
That makes three.
Guys, close now.
Sweet dreams.
That clip was
asshole.
nuts. Here's a code word for a chance of free private coaching.